Shark thoughts, battle's never done. Strategic intact warfare, squash your needs begun. Build your deck, unleash the hype. It's insect showdown time.
Welcome to Breaking the Meta. This occasion we have our friend Born of Ragnarok and Atukiti Kasaindi and myself here in one more episode of Breaking the Meta. In this occasion, we're going to be working with the SBOL Season 3 Week 2. That said, how are you doing today, Born?
I'm doing pretty good. Just finished Season 3 Week 3 like an hour ago, so that was fun.
Nice. So in the back, you can see that he has a bunch of boxes open. So he's been opening a bunch of those packs for infestation. That said, remember that this episode is sponsored by
Shark thoughts, battle's never done. Strategic intact warfare, squash your needs begun.
Mr. Atukiti did an observation earlier that we need to change that background. It's a little bit old, so we will have
Oh,
to
the
do that.
picture, yes.
Yeah.
I have to update the picture.
So that's it. Let's go to we have here. So let's start with Blue Rufio. And since Born of Ragnarok is the first time that he's here, he's gonna be leading us with the first deck. Do you know how's the dynamic, right? So you will mention the card, you will mention the amount, and after that we just talk about the deck.
Yep, sounds good. So Blue, great player. I had the opportunity to play actually against this deck that week. So he has 4 Cloth Moths, 4 Big Apples, 3 Bobbits, 4 Darkness Devotees, 3 Haze Guardians, 4 Crescent Comets, 4 Silver Winged Butterflies, 5 Lunarian Aces, 3 Moonveil Sentinels, 2 Urama Spectre, 3 Cloak Ghosts, 2 Moonbeams, 3 Bring the Dooms, 2 Fly Swatters, 4 Tainted Candies, 3 Venomous Assaults, 2 Darkness, 2 Cover of Nights, 3 Serene Oasis, and set 1 Luna Avatar.
So what do you think about this deck, Atukiti?
I think it is a perfect deck, except the Haze Guardian. That's the only thing I don't agree here. And I want to have 4 Moonbeams. That's my other change here. I think Moonbeam is such a good card that you need to have 4 copies.
So the first thing is the Tainted Candy. I was talking earlier about the Tainted Candy part that I would, swap the Tainted Candy for the Fly Swatter since everybody is playing flying bugs in this set. We have too many flying bugs, so that's something that you should have. I do understand that if you are creating a new deck, it doesn't matter what you're doing with the deck, you have to put some Fly Swatter right there. Now, Bring the Doom is an amazing card that we're going to be seeing a lot more because we have a bunch of new support cards that you will need to get rid of. So Bring the Doom is going to come back. It's going to make a comeback. The Fly Swatter 2. Moonbeam should have 4 copies. I always put 4 copies on my Luna decks, even though I don't play that much Luna. But I do like the deck. The Serene Oasis is, I think it's going to be the MVP or one of the most used card in this set. So I don't know what my friend Born of Ragnarok think about this deck, but just let us know what you think about this deck, man. Yeah. And you said that you play against it.
I did play against it, yeah. He beat me too, so I can't even say too much.
Oh, nice.
I like the deck a lot. I do have some thoughts. I would say if you're going to run the Serene Oasis, I would either cut the Cover of Night and swap it to something else, or if the Cover of Night he feels is really important to give his stuff camouflage, swap the Serene Oasis for the Blessing of Luna, because Serene Oasis won't work if you have another location. So you're kind of creating a dead draw. That being said, I prefer Serene Oasis. I'd rather just not run the Cover of Night.
And
I agree.
Would you rather change the avatar for set 3 that has the ability to give camouflage for the...
Camouflage is a strong ability if the bug has it as a keyword already.
Okay.
It's really good because it guarantees yourself will survive on the board for at least a turn. The problem with camouflage and specifically set 3 Luna is that if your bugs are tapped, it does nothing. So if you're actually using your bugs, devoting, attacking, whatever, like you're not really able to use your avatar ability for anything. And even set 2 Luna, which draws you cards, is better in my opinion. That being said, set 1 Luna is still the MVP. So
No, I agree with set 2 Luna. I prefer set 2 Luna. You're
The thing
paying
is that-
3 to draw a card. That's all.
yeah, but the problem is 3 to draw a card is really expensive. If you hit anything that's not a bug, you lose it. And the ability to fix your draws, especially in something like a Luna deck that draws so heavily, you've got the 4 Silverwing Butterflies, you've got the Serene Oasis, you've got the Moonveil Sentinel that every time you retreat a bug, you draw a card. Like you're drawing a lot with Luna. And the ability to control what it is specifically that you're drawing, or you scry 2, you don't like what you're seeing, you don't need it, you put it to the bottom, and you dig for what it is exactly that you're looking for. You get to go through a lot of your deck really quickly.
Yes.
I like that, but still I like Luna set 2 a little bit better. I
So
don't know
let's get rid of these and play for Moonbeams.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
why. Okay, so let's
How
go
many
to the
bugs?
next
How
deck.
many bugs total? 4, 8, 11, 15, 18, 22, 26, 31, 34, 36, 39. It's a good amount. Not
Yeah,
bad.
it is a good one.
Yeah.
It's close to the perfect ratio. To me, is the 45, 15. So $45, 15 action, support, items, whatever. It's 15 that is not bugs.
I
I think
agree.
that's a perfect ratio.
I think 40, 20 is like the most I'd like going. Anything less than that, like it's too clunky.
Yep.
Yeah, having less bugs is problematic in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, you need them. You need them. So in this occasion, we're gonna have Rise Above. He's the pilot of this deck. That's the word that Atukiti love to use, the pilot.
Mhm.
So
I
let's go
love that
to
word. Especially when you're not flying anything.
exactly. If you tell me about some robots, big robot things, yes, pilot makes sense. But yeah, let's go all the way up to see Dave's cousin, Candy Stripe Knight. We have 5 of those. We have Acolyte of Soul. We have 3 of those. We have Woolly Bear. We have 3 of those. We have Painted Lady. We have 4. Humbringer. We have 5. Bubble Mancer. We have 2. Wallace, Freedom Spooder, we have 3. Great Pond Diver, we have 5. Wallace is the MVP in any soul deck. I do understand that you have to run the 3 copies. That's what it is. I mean,
It's a
I don't make the
must.
rules. Holy Roly, we have 4. Solarian Strider, we have 4. Astra, Herald of Soul, we have 2. Cloak Ghost, we have 3. Flee from Danger, we have 1. And this one surprised me a little bit. Not that much because this is like the second time that we see this card on any of these decks. For me, it's an amazing card. We are going to be talking about that a little bit later. And Invigorating Breeze, we have 3. Illuminate, we have 2. Then we have Good Fortune, we have 4. We have Venomous Assault, we have 4 of those. Serene Oasis, we have 3. And then we have Luna set 2. So pilots of the deck is right above, rise above. Did you get to play against Price too or no?
I did. I think I was playing like a worse soul deck than him, so he got me pretty good. The Flee from Danger, he told me exactly why he was running it. He was just trying it out. He didn't get to really play it. I think he told me.
Okay.
But he wants to see, it's a quick action. You can bounce the Cloak Ghost, although you just put it back in their hand and delay it really. But I guess the best way to do it was you just spent all your dust to play out like a big bug, put it back in your hand.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking about. In a scenario where my opponent is playing Mars and I just play Ringfrath. I'm wasting all my dust to give him +7 and whatever devotion, and you're just gonna bounce it back to
Bounce it
the
back,
opponent's hand.
It's like a slightly more expensive version of Poison Gas.
True.
Yeah. But I do like that card a lot. I don't play Soul as much as I want because I really don't like Soul. But that's not the point. The point is that this deck is pretty amazing. I do think that this is a good deck. We keep seeing a lot of Cloak Ghost. That's gonna be for me. That's gonna be the MVP for whatever.
The Cloak Ghost cycle is too strong.
It is.
It's too strong. And then you have Venomous Assault with the Cloak Ghost. You can eliminate anything from the board,
And with
or
the new
just do
Antonio.
the Venom and then just Cloak Ghost it, and that's it.
Yeah. Rice was telling me that he wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember if it was Rice. Somebody that I played against, it might have not been Rice, was telling me they were iffy about the Pond Diver, and I kind of agree. It's a little expensive for what it does. It's a swimmer, I guess, but I feel like that slot is better filled by something. And the Bobomancer, I definitely don't agree with there.
I mean,
I'd rather-
Bowmancer is
Yeah.
nice. When
It's
you have-
3 for a 2 devoter, which is a dime a dozen in Soul, you know?
Yeah, I know. If you're playing like all Beatles, it will make sense.
I think it's
And
some.
then you have,
It's
like,
only
the new-
here because of the water trait, the swimming trait, just
Probably.
to use. But in that case, I'll probably run the Annelid.
I think the Annelid makes a lot more sense. It's got
Yeah.
a bigger butt to survive Mars.
Yep.
It's a stomper, so if you're falling behind, you can use it to attack.
I think
And
that's
the
a better one.
143 too.
And that set 2 soul is actually putting in a lot of work, because you can use it. It only costs 1. When you play a bug and it's dizzy, you can tap it down to give a permanent motion buff to
you
something
can.
else.
Wait,
you
because all my
can.
look. I understood, and I asked Nate at some
Interesting.
point, and it looks like I was wrong. So I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Interesting.
That's it. I thought that if you play the bug in that turn, that bug doesn't have it's there are summoning signals or whatever, and you can use it.
You
Because-
cannot, but it's different. It cannot exhaust by its own effect because it's dizzy. But you are exhausting it
Oh.
with the effect of this card.
So
So-
now Soul makes sense.
No. So let's go back to the. That means I could have won that game that we played.
Yeah. You gotta have won that game. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hey, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'm not gonna be like you. Oh no,
Okay.
I'm
I
right.
just want to say something. This is today is the 30th of
The
May.
30th of May. Yeah.
I'm gonna say that today. People are sleeping on Crescendo. I'm just saying that now. Crescendo is gonna be a really good card, and people aren't sleeping on it.
I believe Crescendo, you just pay 1 devotion and it cancels the effect, right?
No, I think Crescendo, when you play it, you get to exhaust an opponent's card, and you earn that devotion.
Let's see.
So
That's-
I
that's
think
gonna be
people are
problematic.
sleeping on Crescendo.
When this bug is
Honestly.
played from your hand, you may exhaust target readied enemy bug. If you do, gain devotion equal to that bug's devotion value.
Yeah. That's
It could be interesting, but consider it costs 4 to do. The bug has to be readied,
Mhm.
and you only get the devotion of the card you're exhausting,
Yes,
which is going to be at most 3.
maybe.
And I don't know. It seems a bit expensive,
True. What if your opponent is playing?
and it's played
one-
from hand.
yeah. It will be
What if-
better if
wait,
it's
wait,
a quick
wait.
speed.
What if
That
your
would be nice.
opponent? What if your opponent is playing Cosmic Cocoon, or what if your opponent is playing a Worm deck, and like I'm scared that you're gonna kill my bug, so I'm gonna equip this Worm tech to my Worm so it will survive next turn, and I'll play Crescendo. I just gain 5 devotion.
I'm not saying it can't happen,
Oh.
but the way I see it, it's such an edge case scenario for something that may not really affect the game that much. It's a one-off thing,
Maybe.
and it's putting you further away from what you're trying to from your victory condition.
I do like Crescendo.
It's
We
a-
have to run it and see how it runs.
Yeah, I think
but-
people are sleeping on it.
But that's
Maybe.
that's what you think.
On the second place, we got Lord Striker. We know this is Muggins' son, so shout out to Lord Striker. He has been playing Luna since day 1.
Mhm.
He's a really good guy, really good player, and he's a kid, so he's always making it to the top. That says something, right? He's super good. He got 5 copies of the Club Mod, 4 copies of the Spark Ranger, 5 copies of Mod of the Purple Flame, 3 copies of Bobby Leviathan, 2 copies of Morgana the Atlas, 3 copies of Darwin the Militia Expert, 3 copies of Haze Guardian, 4 copies of Dustmod Priest. We got 4 copy of Dustmoth Messenger, 5 copy of the Silver Wing Butterfly, 2 copy of Celine Night Whisper, 2 copy of Urama Luna Spectre, and 3 copy of the Cloak Ghost. He's running 4 copy of Moonbeam, that's the right amount, 2 copy of the Fly Swatter, 4 copy of the Venomous Assault, and he's using Blessing of Luna, 3 copies, 2 copy of the Black Locust, 2 copy of the Buttercup Shield, 2 copy of the Philosopher Shard, and we're using Classic Luna from set 1. What you think about this deck?
Right. So I mean, me personally, I like the deck. It's I will play the Cosmic Cocoon. Right. You have a bunch of mods, also
Yes.
butterflies that you will be able to use it. I do like that. This is the first time that we see in the Philosopher Shard on play, so probably this help him a lot when it comes to, put more than one bug on play in the same turn. But that said, I think this deck is really amazing. It's really good. One of the things that I would change is the Blessing of Luna.
Serena
I don't know
Oasis.
why, but I don't. Yeah, for the Oasis.
Serena Oasis.
Yeah,
Goes
for me that
better.
would be the best thing. But the problem is that the support, I don't know. So Philosophers doesn't count as a support. So
No,
you will be
Philosopher's
able to
fine.
have Serene Oasis and Philosophers. So yeah, I mean, that will be better for me.
I agree
That will be the
wholeheartedly.
only change.
He's only running the one support. There's no reason to run Blessing instead of Serene. Now, I understand, and I've had a lot of conversations with Bucky about this, where he likes the Blessing more. The argument is the Blessing you can always use because you can always splat a card from the top of your deck. For Serene Oasis, you have to have bugs on your field. I get that argument, but it's so easy to have 2 bugs on your field with Luna. You know what I mean?
Especially when you're playing a deck like this one, that you have a bunch of 1 and 2 drops.
Exactly my point. That being said, I love the Philosopher Shard in this deck. He has a lot of bugs that have neutral costs. So he can play the Silver Wing Butterfly for 1 and draw a card off of that. The Bobbit is now a 4-drop instead of a 5-drop. Morgana's a 6-drop. Hell, even Celine is now a quick speed 3 instead of a quick speed 4.
Yeah.
So you can leave up 3 to Venomous Assault if you don't end up having to use it. Oh, Celine at quick speed.
That's a lot of
And
stuff
by
that you
the
can
way-
do with just one card. Just having
By the
one
way,
card there.
very importantly about Philosopher's Shard, it's the first time you play a bug each turn, including your opponent's turn. So if you used it on your turn and then you play Celine at quick speed on your opponent's turn, you get the discount both times.
Whoa. I didn't know that. That's even better.
Nah, I think you're making Atukiti think about his decisions on what he's gonna be playing. Because he's been saying that he's gonna be playing solo now, so I don't know.
No,
what's gonna be
I'm,
happening with him.
I'm gonna play Soul next week, but I'm
Okay.
always gonna go back to Luna.
Okay. I see.
Luna was my first color, so I'll probably play Luna forever. I think that happens to you. Do you pick Mars as your first color?
Yeah, I picked Mars as my first color.
Okay.
I will say though, I like playing control.
Okay.
So
There you
Mars
go.
makes sense.
How
being
do
said,
you
though,
feel?
This season it's a bit rough. I'm liking Luna a lot better this season.
How do you feel when you're playing control and you lose control of the game?
It just happened to me. With Rise, I made a miscalculation though. I think I could have won. I just couldn't have known he was going to pull out a crazy card, which I won't spoil in case. Well, I guess the deck lists are going to get posted. He hit me with Restful Sleep.
Whoa, that's a secret
So
deck.
that is a secret tech. It's a 1+X quick speed, and you exhaust X ready bugs, and on your next turn, target bug gains that much devotion.
Yes.
And he won the game with that. Because I had counted, I was like, oh, he doesn't win next turn, even if he plays a Bobbit, he doesn't have enough to play 2 Bobbits, so I can like do some stuff. And he was like, on your end, Restful Sleep. And I was like, oh.
That's
He's
done.
such a
That's
good player too. Like I played him a couple of times. It doesn't matter what kind of deck he's playing. He's good.
Yeah, and he's always coming up with creative stuff. So
Yes.
Yes. That's yeah. Okay, so Who's gonna say this one? Who wants to say this one?
I can say.
Let's take it to our guests.
Sure. This is Ant. That's Anthony. He's playing Soul, so he's got 5 candy stripes, 5 humbringers, 3 woolly bears, 4 acolytes, 4 painted ladies, 4 amphibious annelids, 3 Wallaces, 4 Solarian striders, 4 holy rollies, 2 astras, 3 cloak ghosts, 3 Antonios, 4 invigorating breeze, 2 torrential downpours, 2 illuminates, 1 soul's radiance, 2 static charges, 3 venomous, 2 serene oasis, and a soul 1 avatar.
Okay, so what do you think about this deck? Like, what do you like? What you don't like?
So this is like something he's just playing around with. I play with him a lot. He goes to all my local LGSs, so
Okay.
play often. The Antonio with the cloak ghosts, it's almost like having 6 cloak ghosts.
Yes.
And the Antonio, he doesn't have the bounty, but he does have the camouflage, which means the only chance that you get to kill that Antonio is when it's retreating, which means that you don't stop the plink. Whatever the Antonio is plinking is getting hit no matter what. And that means you have to save up 3 dust to venomous assault on the retreat, which is tough. Like, it's really tough.
Or you can just leave it on play.
Or you can just leave it, but then you get plink 2 cycled because he keeps the keyword. So you just
yeah, that's why you want to retrieve it. Yeah,
exactly. He doesn't make the bounty. But 2 damage every turn is a lot.
Yes.
You know.
yeah.
So
It's a total removal for any color actually, because you have like most of the bugs are like 2 defense, and you can just combine it with something else like venomous assault, and then use the Antonio. You know, you can do it, or static charge.
Yeah, to finish
That
it.
that if you're against a bunch of bugs that like we saw on Mugginson's deck, Lord Striker, he had a lot of bugs that has oh no, the one before that that has a bunch of swimming.
Swimmers. The other
was
soul
right,
player.
I think.
The other sword player, yeah. So that will do 2 damage instead of 1. So I mean, I think this deck is really good. It's amazing. It's the first time that I see a deck like I like from Soul like a lot, other than player, because the player.
I want to see what the player is playing.
Player is the king of soul unequivocally. Yes. Nobody can say anything else about it. I will hear no arguments.
No, player is like, you know, every single time that I play against him, it's like, well, in this, okay, well, I'm gonna devolve by 20 something, bro. Like how? I will do this, and this, and this. I'm like, okay.
The season 1 championship just got finalized, and of course, you know, he took first place with Soul.
Yeah, with Soul. Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, that's crazy. That's good.
Yeah. By the way, in this deck, the Serene Oasis with the set 1 Soul, you're basically drawing 2 cards every turn.
Yeah,
it's really good. I personally like the set 2 Soul a slight bit better, and the reason is you've already got such good draw from the Serene Oasis. You create additional pressure because your dizzy bugs, you give them pseudo aggro by tapping them down to give something else more devotion that can devote, and you protect them from focus.
Interesting.
Yeah, exactly. He was playing with that the other day, and we were like,
I should have it right here.
Stuff. We were trying some stuff, and then this is why I say that I stand corrected, because I thought that since it comes down DC, you can't use it. So for me, it didn't make sense that you can use it because it comes DC, but still, it comes ready.
Yeah,
and it's not their ability.
Yeah, that's the nuance. You're not exhausting it by its own effect. You're exhausting it by the avatar's effect.
Yeah, something else doing the exhaust.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I saw it. So I was right.
Like you were right. I was wrong. See? There you go. I'm not gonna fight it.
Okay.
So that's it. Thank you one more time for being part of Breaking the Meta. Thank you to Born of Ragnarok to being able to be part of Breaking the Meta too. It's amazing to have another person from the community being part of something like this, because we started this thinking, to reach out to the community. This is created for the community. This was born from the community, and this is part of what we do. So thank you one more time. I don't know if you have any other words or something else to say about the decks that we saw today, or anything about yourself or your social medias and stuff like that.
Yeah, share your socials.
Sure. No, the decks that we saw today were all really good. Rise is an awesome player that is always innovating. Zachary, he's 14, dude, and he is so creative and makes really, really good decks. Like, I remember in season 2, I couldn't beat him, dude. Like, no matter how many times I played him, I could not get a freaking win on him. So congrats to all of them. Baby. Sorry.
Okay, it's fine.
So yeah, you guys actually, your videos inspired me to start creating content, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I loved watching the videos, and I was like, man, I like the breakdowns. I want to see them in action. So that's why I would like, all of my videos are all about like actual, like real play.
Gameplay.
Yes, actual gameplay. So
Nice.
anything you want to find me on, it's just Born of Ragnarok on YouTube, Instagram, whatever. So
Perfect. And he's always lurking in the chat, so you will always see him in the chat. So if you go to Discord, just go to lorcanitos.com. You will see the Discord there for Starbucks, and you will be able to see Born right there, and you can get all the social medias over there too.
Yeah. It's too bad that he's a Mars player, but I guess.
yeah,
about it.
I'm playing some Luna this season.
Okay.
There you go.
Luna.
See?
Nice.
No, but yeah, I'm gonna still be Mars. I don't care, even if I lose. Well, see you in the next one.
Thank
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.